PEMDA? PEMDAS.
PEMDAS.
Yes.
P stand for parenthesis, E stand
Okay.
for exponent, M stand for multiplication, D stand for division, A stand for addition, S stand for subtraction.
Very good. So those are the orders, right? When you talk about PEMDAS, it actually tells us that this is how we are going to solve. We must follow the order. Okay? We do not simply solve without even thinking about the order of operation. So the operations that we are going to take note, the operation that we are going to do first is between the four operations, it would be multiplication and division. And then the second one would be the addition and subtraction. But before that, before the operations, we might also need to look for the parentheses as well as the exponent. Okay, we should also look for the parentheses as well as the exponent. So if you can see a parenthesis and an exponent in your equation or expression, you are going to do those equations inside the parenthesis first, and then next is you are going to solve for those equations with which it has an exponent. Okay, and after which we are going to continue by multiplication and division, and then the last would be the addition and subtraction. Take note, when we are going to solve using the operation multiplication and division, we should always start from left to right. So whichever comes first between multiplication and division, we are going to perform that one. Because if you look at it, having these two operations such as multiplication and division, regardless of the order of these two operations, it can actually give us the same answer. Same with addition and subtraction. So, but if you listen carefully yesterday, following orders or rules such as starting from left to right would actually be the best thing that we are going to do. Okay, so I have here some um I actually gathered some, what is that? I actually gathered some worksheets or activities wherein we are actually going to, okay, we're actually going to solve. Okay, so we are going to solve for this expression wherein we are actually going to find the value of x. So I will start with the most easiest, or the easiest followed by the most difficult uh, solving. Okay? Okay, so look at this. I need to share this one. Then you should prepare your notebook as well as your notebook and your um, ball pen or pencil, okay? You need to prepare your notebook and your ball pen. Wait. So this one. Can you see the slide? I mean, can you see what I was actually uh, sharing right now?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so look at that. This is how, these are actually the solving, or the what is this? An activity worksheet for an algebraic expression to be solved by simply finding the value of x. Okay, number one. Look at number one. The equation for number one is x minus 3 is equals to 8. So yesterday, I was able to emphasize to you, right, regarding the value of x. So we are actually trying to focus on the x. We are actually going to focus on the variable x. As much as possible, we need to make sure that it should always be x. If there is any coefficient beside the x, we need to remove that coefficient and make sure that the ones remain will always be the variable x. Okay, number one. Who would like to answer number one? It's actually
Me.
very easy. Who would like to answer number 1? What will be your answer if I have this equation which is x minus 3 is equals to 8? X minus 3 is equals to 8. Who can try to solve and tell me or tell the class what will be the answer? What will be the answer for this one? Try to solve.
11.
11. Okay, so may I ask in the how it becomes 11?
Because I add 8 and 3.
You
So
added 8 and 3. Okay, why do you have to add 8 and 3? Why do you have to add 8 and 3? Remember there are actually two things that I told you yesterday when we are going to find the value of x. There is this one thing which is called transpose, and then there is this another thing wherein we need to subtract or add something with which we want to eliminate or to remove, right? So thank you very much, Im. I was only trying to ask you, but I know you know the answer. So anyway, if you look at it, x minus 3 is equals to 8, and in that answer is equals to, x is equals to 11 is actually correct. Why it has become 11? Okay, look at this. I will try to explain to you. Okay, I will try to explain how it becomes 11. So x, remember, we are going to use transposing. Okay, so when we are going to transpose, this negative 3 will become positive 3 on the other side. So 8 plus 3 is equals to what? X is equals to what? Look at this. This negative 3, if I'm going to transpose it in this side, we need to change the sign from negative to positive. That is why it has become x is equals to 8 plus 3. So what is our answer in that?
11.
11. Very good, Inda. Okay, look at Inda. Uh, you can actually see that Inda is quite determined to learn, and she is actually trying to, okay, trying to solve. And if you look at it, she can easily follow what was our lesson or what was being discussed yesterday. I cannot actually see the cursor. Sorry about that one. That is why I cannot write the number 11. But 11 is actually correct. Oops, sorry. Okay, next. Who would like to answer number 2? Who would like to answer number 2? So just do what in the did. Okay, you can actually get your answer. So x plus 3 is equals to 48. X plus 3 is equals to 48. So what will be the value of 3? What would be
Yeah.
the
The answer of number 2 is 45.
45. So what did you do, Tristan, to be able to get 45?
48 minus 3.
48 minus 3 is equals to 45. Very good. Tristan uses subtraction. It's all because if you look at it, instead of adding 3, because we are going to transpose 3 from the other side, we need to subtract 3. Okay? That is why the answer is for x is equals to 45. Very good. Okay, next. Number 3. 10x is equals to 40. 10x is equals to 40. What will be your answer? Take note, we only want to know the value of x. But if you look at the equation, you can see that x has its coefficient, which is the 10. How are we going to remove the coefficient 10 from the variable x? What are we going to do? How do we remove this coefficient from the variable x? What do we need to do? Ah, what are we going to do? Anyone?
Maybe divide 40 and 10.
So what will be your answer if you are going to divide 10 from 40?
4.
4. Very good. So look at this. I will have to write something. I cannot actually see the cursor. That is why. Where is the cursor? Ah, there. Okay, look at this. We need to make sure that we can only get x. That is why beside the x, which is called the coefficient, we are going to divide 10. Because our goal here is to make or to get x only. Since we divided 10 from the left side, we should also divide 10 from the right side. Okay, so 10 divide 10 is what? 10 divide 10 is? What is 10 divide 10? It will be 1. Okay, 1 times x would give us x, right? 1 times x would give us x. And then on the other side, 40 divide 10 would give us 4. By the way, all of this equation can be checked. All of this equation can be checked. How do we do that? We will know that one later. Take note again, all these equations will be or can be checked. Okay, this can be checked. How are we going to check this? We need to use the original formula or we need to use the original equation. Okay, next, number 5. Number 5, who would like to answer now? I mean number 4. I need to remove this one first. Who would like to answer number 4? Who would like to answer number 4? X over 6 is equals to 3. X over 6 is equals to 3. So what are we going to do? X over 6 is equals to 3. How do we get the value of x? How do we get the value of x? What will be the value of x? X over 6 is equals to 3. Yesterday, I think it was Alfonso who was able to answer correctly. This type of example was given yesterday and he was able to give me the correct answer or give us the correct answer. So we would like to try and give us the correct answer. X over 6 is equals to 3. What do we need to do to be able to get the value of x? Anyone? I was looking at Tristan. Okay, what are we going to do? I think Noel knows this. Noel, can you try to tell the class what will be the answer if I am going to have this equation such as x over 6 is equals to 3? Noel? Where is Noel? Is Noel with us?
Yes, miss.
Okay, Noel, how do you get the value of x if you have this equation such as x over 6 is equals to 3? Do you know how to get the value of x?
6 multiplied by 3.
X multiplied by 3 and then what? What will be the value of x now if I'm going to multiply it by 3?
No, 6 multiplied by 3.
Multiplied by 6. So if I'm going to multiply 6 by x, what else? Is it only
3 multiplied by 6.
okay? 3 multiplied by 6. Very good. Okay, very good, Noel. So your answer will be what?
18.
18. Okay, very good. So let me try to solve this equation. 18 is actually correct. Okay, take note of this. So since we have this denominator which is 6, and our goal here is to only get this value of x, right? We need to only get x. We wanted to remove this 6 from the from the denominator. So what we did was, we need to multiply x with 6, okay? We need to multiply x with 6 so that we can eliminate or remove this value of 6. And then since we multiplied 6 to the left side, we must also multiply 6 to the right side. Okay, look at this. 6x divided 6. 6x divided 6 is equals to what? 6x divided 6 is equals to x. And then if you look at it, 3 times 6 would be, what is your answer, Noel? 3 times 6 would be 18. Very good. Our answer would be 18. Okay, very good. Okay, how about number 5? Almost the same with number 4. It is almost the same with number 4. How do you do that? How do you get the value of x here? Number 5 is almost the same with number 4. They have the same denominator. So what do you do to make or to get the value of x? It's a fraction. Okay, but before that, I can give you another explanation for number 4. We multiplied 6 from 3 because we multiplied 6 from x to the left, from the left side, because we needed to remove the denominator of 6. Other explanation is that, look at this. If you have this kind of, okay, if you have this kind of, wait, if you have this kind of, if you have this kind of equation, what you need to do is that you simply need to cross multiply. So 6 times 3 would give us 18. X times 1 would give us x. That is why we have x is equals to 18. Okay? How about number 5? How about
The answer is 48.
x? 8 times 6 is 48. So your x is 48. Very good. So Tristan, very good. We have x is equals to 48. By simply cross multiplying 6 by 8, it would give us 48. If we are going to do the elimination process, we are simply going to multiply this x with 6, right? Because we wanted to remove the denominator. And then since we multiplied 6 from the left side, we will also multiply 6 to the right side, and the answer would still be 48. Okay? The answer would still be 48. Very good. Okay, next. How about number 11? How about number 11? How about number 11? What are we going to do to get the value of x? How about number 11? Number 11 is almost the same with number 3. Number 11 is almost the same with number 3. So it's very easy.
Me.
Okay, me. Tristan.
Is the answer is 9?
The answer is 9. What did you do to get 9? So what did you do to get 9? You what? Did you multiply? Did you divide? Did you add? Or did you subtract?
Multiply.
You multiplied with what? Okay, again,
With
8x is
9.
equals to 72. 8x is equals to 72. Are we going to multiply? But anyway, what you have given me, which is actually the 9, is correct. So the thing is, how did you get 9? If I am going to multiply 9 from 8, so 9 9 times 8 would give me 72. Since I multiplied 9 from 8, I should also multiply 9 from 72. So I think that is not that is not how you do it, right? You did not do it like that. So what did you do? What do you think Tristan did to be able to get 9 as the value of x? What did you do to make or to get the value of x, which is 9? 9 is correct, Tristan. Congrats, very good, Tristan. But the thing is, how did you get 9? How did you get 9? Who can give me the answer? How did you get the number 9? Anyone? How did you
Divide 72 and 8.
divide 72 by 8? Very good. We are going to divide 8 from 72. So it looks like this, Tristan. Because since we wanted to make sure that we can only have x, we need to eliminate this 8 beside the x. Okay? Wait, this one. So we need to eliminate this 8 beside the x because we wanted to get this x only. But since we divided 8 to the left side, we must also divide 8 to the right side. So 8x divide 8 would give me x, and then 72 divide 8 would give me 9. Very good in the entry stand. Okay, next. Number 12, x minus 3 is equals to 15. X minus 3 is equals to 15. Almost the same with number 1. X minus 3. Huh?
Okay, the answer is
The answer is what?
18.
18. So what did you do to get 18?
I add 3 plus 15
Very good. Why did you add 3 to 15?
because 3 plus 15 is 18.
Because 3 plus 15 is 18. Okay, thank you, Tristan. Okay, look at this. Tristan added 3 from 15. It's all because we actually wanted to make sure that the thing or the variable x will be the only one left to the left side, right? And then since we are going to transpose negative 3 to the other side, according to what I have told you, right? I told you earlier, or I told you yesterday, if we are going to transpose, take note, we are going to make sure that we are going to change the sign. If the coefficient or if the number is actually from the left side, and then we wanted to remove it and place it on the to the right side, then instead of writing negative 3, we are going to write positive 3. That is why 15 plus 3 would actually give us, where is my pen? It would actually give me 18. Very good, Tristan. Again, Tristan is correct. Okay, number 13. Number 13, 7x is equals to 77, almost the same with number 3. 7x is equals to 77. So what will be our answer?
11.
11.
11. Wow! So 11 is actually the correct answer. We divided 77 with 7. Right? Therefore, the answer is x is equals to 11. How about number 14? How about number 14? 8x minus 8 is equals to 17. X minus 8 is equals to
The
7.
answer is 25.
The
25.
answer is 25. Very good. So we transpose negative 8 to the other side. It has become positive 8. So 17 plus 8 would give us 25. Okay, number 15. How about number 15? Number 15 will have two method. The other one is to cross multiply, and the next is to multiply it with 7. Right? We are going to multiply it with 7. So what will be the value of x?
63.
Ah, is x
63.
63. So 9 times 7 would give us 63. And that is actually correct. Okay, look at this. These are the answers. So 63, 48. Very good. Okay. Next, I still have something here. By the way, how about the others? Aside from Tristan, Noel, Inda, how about the others? Can you actually follow now? Do you understand the lesson? What do you need to remember, or what do you need to, what will be, what is your problem? Can you not understand? If so, just tell me. Okay? You can actually tell me so that we can do something about this one. Okay, so what do you think? Is there a problem at all? What is this? Honey. What is your, what do you think? Do you understand? What do you think, Honey? Do you understand? Audrey and Shanessa. Do you understand our lesson?
I understand, Miss.
You understand? Okay. So we have here another worksheet. Look at the worksheet. Number 1, 5x is 25. Almost the same with earlier. Right? What will be your x? Hurry up. What will be your x? Okay. How about this? I am going to let you answer 1 to 5 and then 11 to 15. And then after which we are going to, okay? After which we are going to check if you were able to get high score. Okay? Do you have your pen and paper with you? If so, you can start now. You can start now. Okay? Okay, wait. Are you done? Is it easy or we need to have another activity? Can you be able to solve this one now? What do you think? Can you solve it all now? We need to find the value of x from 1 to 5 as well as from 11 to 15. And then I will only give you, what time is it right now? It's 7:30. I can give you 10 minutes if you'd like. If you are already done, you can tell me, okay? You can actually tell me.
I'm done, Miss.
You're done? Okay, so yeah. You can write your answer on the chat box and then we will let them also write their own answers on the chat box. You can write your answers on the chat box. I do not know what is happening with my eyeglasses. I cannot really see very clearly. Okay, wait a minute.
I'm done, Miss.
Okay, in that, send your answer on the chat box. Then we will see, okay? How about the others? Inda and Shitya, very good. How about the others? So again, Inda and Shitya, they are already done. So it only take them more or less 1 minute, right? So it's very easy.
Yes, I'm done. Honey done.
Okay. So Honey is also done. Very good, Honey.
Only
So
write the answer, right, Miss?
yes, just simply write the answer. Okay. I'm actually looking at Shitya's answer right now. So Shitya. Okay, let me see. So 5, 8. Okay, Shitya, try to go back and check your answer for number 4. Check your answer for number 4. I think you overlook something. And then in the okay, maybe I am the one who overlook. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Try to look back and check your number 4 answer. Shitya and Inda. Shitya and Inda. Try to look back and check your answer for number 4. Are you done? How about the others? So I have here, okay, I have here Shitya, Inda, okay, Inda and Shitya, they both changed their answer. Okay, who else? Only Inda and Shitya already.
I'm done.
Okay, write it on the chat box, Tristan. Okay, I actually I have this backache right now. I do not know what happened. Maybe because I went out and was um and got wet by the rain. That is why I'm sorry about that one. Okay, so how about the number 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15? How about the 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15? Eleven, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So, Honey. Okay, Honey. Okay. Honey, go back. Go back to your number 4 and number 5 answer. Go back to your number 4 and number 5 answer. Try to check it. Try to check your answer for numbers 4 and 5. Check your answer for numbers 4 and 5. Okay, who's this? Tristan. Uh-huh. Okay. So I received Tristan's answer. Okay, very good. How about the others? So 4 students submitted their responses, right? They submitted their responses. Only Tristan submitted the complete, right? The complete answers from 1 to 5 and 11 to 15. So we started at around 7:30 and we will finish at around 7:40. Okay. So after which we are going to check our answers. We are going to check our answers. Good job, everyone. Okay, who else? Shitya submitted her response from 11 to 15. Okay. Very good. Oops. So we still have 3 minutes. We still have 3 minutes, right? So Tristan, Hani, Shitya, and Inda, they already submitted their answers. Who else? Wow. What do you think about our activity? Is it okay? I mean, is it easy or difficult? So
For me, it's easy.
it's easy, right? As long as you know how to solve, right? As long as you
Yes.
understand what was being
Yes.
told. You can never get it right if you do not understand the lesson. So that is why we need to have this kind of activity so that I will also know if you really understand what was being taught, right? What was actually being taught. Okay. So we only have 1 more minute, after which we are going to what? We are actually going to check our answers. And some of you, especially those who are not with us yesterday, I will also uh, show you how we are going to check if your answer is actually correct. We are going to check if your answer is actually correct. Okay? It's good thing that we have this kind of um, uh, lesson, right? Since it can be an advanced lesson to every one of you. But some, because there are students who are not yet at grade 5 or in grade 5. And also there are students who are already in 7th grade, something like that. But uh, unfortunately, nowadays, students, whether they are already in higher grades, they tend to forget how to solve because their focus is not on the quiz or on the lessons, but rather on their social media. They used to have their cell phones with them just to focus on their social media account. So I hope, take note, I hope that you are going to focus on your subject, on the lessons that we had every day, so that it can actually be a big help to every one of us, right? Can really be a big help to every one of us. Okay, if you can hear, we are actually having the rain right now. The rain has already poured, and then you can actually hear it from the background. Okay, so it's already 7:41. We will start answering. And then you can check your own paper. Okay? Okay. So solve for the variable. Answers should be expressed as x is equals to blank. Okay. Number 1, 5x is equals to 25. As what we did earlier, we need to find the value of x, or we need to make sure that what will be remain on the left side will only be x. So in order for for the coefficient 5 to be removed, we need to divide 5 from 5x as well as 5 from 25. So 5x divide 5 would give us x. 5x divide 5 would give us x. Okay? And then 25 divided by 5 would give us 5. Very good. I think I saw this one from almost every one of you, or from all of you who submitted their answers. Very good. So you can check your answers. And then number 2. Number 2, it involves addition. It involves addition or slash subtraction. When we have this kind of equation, what are we going to do? If we have this kind of equation, what are we going to do with 4? Because we only need to get the value of x. Therefore, any numbers to within the left side should be removed. And that number should be transposed to the right side. So what will be our answer? So x plus 4 is equals 10. So what we are going to do is, as I have said earlier, plus 4. If I'm going to transpose that one on the other side, I am going to make it subtraction, minus 4. So 10 minus 4 would give me x is equals to, x is equals to 6. Very good. I think I saw your answer. It is number 6. Check your papers. And then number 3. Number 3. 8x is equals to 80. Number 3 and number 1 is almost the same. It involves multiplication. It involves multiplication slash division. So 8x is equals to 80. Our goal is to make sure that what will be remained in the or to the left side will be the x only. So we need to remove the coefficient 8. How do we do that? We divided it with 8. And then since we divided 8 from the left side, we should also divide 8 to the right side. So 8x divide 8 would give us x. And then 80 divide 8 would give us what? It would give us x is equals to 10. Very good. Check your answers. And then number 4. X minus 3 is equals to 11. We need to remove minus 3 to the left side and transpose it to the right side. So minus 3 will now become plus 3. So it will be 11 plus 3 would be 11 plus 3 would be 14. X will be equals to 14. Okay? Check your answers. I know Tristan, Honey, oh no, Honey did not yet corrected her number 4 problem. Inda and shit, yeah. Okay, so x over 4 is equals to 8. X over 4 is equals to 8. There are two methods or options wherein we can solve for the value of x. We can use the cross multiplication process. 4 times 8 would give us x is equals to 32, or multiply x over 4 by 4 to remove the denominator 4. And since we multiplied 4 to the left side, we should also multiply 4 to the right side. And that would give us x is equals to what? X is equals to, I cannot find my cursor. Where is it? Oh, there you are. X would give me 32. Very good. Okay, how about number 11? Check your answers. How about number 11? X over 7 is equals to 5. X over 7 is equals to 5. What will be our X? What will be the value of our X? X will become 7 times 5 is 7 times 5 is 35. Very good. I can see she just answer here. And then x minus 7 is equals to 16. We need to transpose minus 7 to other side. To the other side, now it will become plus 7. So 16 plus 7 would give us x is equals to 23. Okay. Number 13. X over 8 is equals to 5. X over 8 is equals to 5. Again, we're going to do the cross multiplication. X is equals to 5 times 8, and that would give us what? It would give us x is equals to 40. Very good. And then next, 4x is equals to 44. We need to eliminate the coefficient 4 by simply dividing 4 to the left side as well as to the right side. So 4x divided 4 would give us x, and 44 divided by 4 would give us, where are you? Would actually give us 11. Okay? It would actually give us 11. Next, x minus 4 is equals to 10. Transpose minus 4 to the right side, it will become x plus 4, and x therefore is equals to, where is my cursor? I cannot see you. X therefore would be, wait, x therefore will be equal to 14. Okay, who got 10 over 10? Who got 10 over 10? I think I saw Tristan, Inda, and Shitya's answer. The three of them got 10 over 10. How about the others? Honey, what is your score, Honey? What is your score? Have you checked your answer or your work, Honey?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so what is your answer? I mean, what is your score?
I don't answer.
You did not answer? Okay.
I don't
So,
answer 11 until
until 15.
yeah,
Okay. Okay, so next time we are going to solve, okay? Okay, how about this one? How about this one? Wait a minute. It will be a little bit difficult, okay? It will be a little bit difficult. But try to solve this one. Where is my cursor? This one. X minus 4 over 8 is equals to 10. How about that one? X minus 4 is equals to 8. I mean, minus 4 over 8 is equals to 10. How do you get the value of x? X minus 4 over 8 is equals to 10. So what will be the value of our x? What will be the value of our x? Anyone? What do you think? What will be the value of our x? X minus 4 over 8 is equals to 10. Maybe I will
I
give
know,
the
I know
same.
the answer. I know the answer.
What is your answer, Tristan?
So the answer is 84.
84. Okay, what did you do to get 84?
Okay, first I
You,
multiply 10 and 8,
okay, and that would give you
and that will be 18. I then I add 18 plus 4.
18 plus 4,
So the answer is 84.
84. So it would give you 8 times 10 is 80 plus 4 is 84. Okay. So I told you earlier, we are going to check, right? We are going to check. So this will be the time that we are going to show the solution when we are going to do the checking. Okay, so Tristan's answer is 84. So let x be 84. 84 minus 4 divided by 8. 84 minus 4.
80.
80. 80 divide 8.
80 divided 8 is 10.
So 10 is equals to 10. Right? So since they are equal, therefore x, which is equals to 84, is actually correct. Wait. I am still trying to write. So 10 is equals to 10, which is correct. Okay? Okay, very good, Tristan. Wow. Next, we will try to solve another one. Maybe it's okay if I'm going to solve, and I mean if I'm going to give you the equation on the chat box, right? I will stop sharing for now. Okay. So on the chat box, take note. I can see Tristan. He's actually very excited. Ah. Okay, so quantity 2x minus 6 divide 3 is equals to 14. Quantity 2x minus 6 divide 3 is equals to 14. 14. Quantity 2x minus 6 divide 3 is equals to 14. So we do not have the, we are not yet focusing on the sign, whether it is positive or negative. Okay? So we are simply doing the solving of the algebraic expression. So what will be the value of your x? Anyone? I already have my answer. Okay? So I will have to Say it once more. Quantity 2x minus 6 divided 3 is equals to 14. Wait. Okay, so what are you going to do? What will be our answer? We only have 4 more minutes. Tristan is actually very excited.
I get confused of this.
You got confused? Do it just like earlier. Do the cross multiplication first. Do the cross multiplication first. And then next is the transposing of the number what? What is that number that we are going to transpose? And after which, we need to divide. Okay. So we only have 4 minutes. I already have my answer with me. What is your answer? What is your answer? What is your answer? You can tell me your answer. How about Inda? How about Shitya? Hani? Sandara? Ressa? How about Noel? Is Noel still with us? Nicholas. Nicholas is with us also. Hi, Nicholas. Long time no see, Nicholas.
Yes, Miss. Sorry, I was late.
It's okay, Nicholas. Can you open your camera? Same with Noel, Audrey, and Shanessa. Same with Ressa. I wanted to see your faces. Wow. Hi, Nicholas. I can see you now. What happened? You look so, I do not know, lonely or sad. You have some assignments?
Miss, I'm only with Noah, Miss.
Ah?
I'm only with Noah.
Ah, okay. So, how was your school? How was your...
It was fine.
It was fine. What grade are you now?
What?
What grade are you now?
Grade 3.
Grade 3. Okay. So, Noel is already in grade 7, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, do you still go to the same school?
No.
No. So, what is your school? What is the name of
Estrada Budi Luhur 2.
What is that? Shitya is also laughing. What is the name of your school, Nicholas?
SD Strada Budi Luhur 2.
Ah, okay. It's very long. How about Noel? What school? Noel school.
SMP Santa Lucia.
It's in Santa Lucia. Ah, okay. So Santa Lucia, they have elementary and high school, right?
Yes.
Am I correct? I do not know. Okay, but anyway, what is your answer? Very good, Noel. What is your answer for this equation? Only have 1 more minute. Are you going to surrender or are you still going to give me your answer? Tristan, what is your answer, Tristan? What is your answer? Were you able to solve, Tristan? Were you able to get the value of x? Not yet. So it's already time, but I will give you the value of x. The value of x is equals to that one. The value of x is equals to 24. Why it is 24? Okay, look at this. 3 times 14. 3 times 14 is 42. Transpose 6 plus 6. because it is minus 6, then since I'm going to transpose, it will become plus 6. So 42 plus 6 would give me 48. And then what will remain on the left side, it will only be 2x. So I am going to divide 2 from 48, and that would give me x is equals to 24. Okay? The answer is 24. Okay. So it's already 8:01. Okay, I hope you learned something today. Okay, so see you again next week. So again, I will have to tell those students who are not with us yesterday, I'm going to give you quiz on Monday. I mean Tuesday. I am going to give you quiz on Tuesday, and it will be all about solving for the value of x. As well as the operation, right? The operation earlier, you do the operation, specifically the PEMDAS. Okay?